Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I am Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. I am not in New York. I am on top of Runyon Canyon in LA visiting my daughter, and it's always a beautiful sight. There's the Hollywood sign right there, downtown LA, Century City, really the whole LA. It's really beautiful. I'm hiking for the business, and I thought of three. So the first one is that you need to focus on the step in front of you. And I think a lot of people, when they get into this business or any business, they are focused on the results, and they say, well, I'm supposed to be doing X. Sorry, I thought the connection here was good. So people are focused on the results and not focused on the actions. And I think if you look, when you hike, at really how far up you have to go, it seems daunting. But if you just focus on the next step or the next two steps, the next few feet in front of you, it gets much easier. And I think that's a big deal for me. When I was in the business, I got the sun behind me. When I was in this business, there were times where I really was upset that I wasn't getting the results I wanted. And when I stopped focusing on the results and started focusing only on the actions that I should be taking, the results came. And I think it's the same thing with hiking. You gotta just focus on the next few steps. You can't be thinking, well, I got so much to climb. Another thing I thought about is that it was really cold when I was walking up the mountain, but now it's warm. And there's a lot of people walking up this mountain with like winter coats in LA. If it gets below 60 degrees here, people pull out their fur coats. But I'm from New York, and I dealt with the cool breeze on the bottom of the mountain, and I'm much happier that I really went light to, just with a t-shirt, as you can see, to the top of the mountain. And I think that's also an important lesson for the business, because a lot of people in the beginning and only spend money on these things when you really can afford it. I use a CRM called RE Simply. That's really helpful for me, but I tell anyone I'm coaching that they should absolutely not invest in something like that until they should not invest in a CRM until they have hundreds of leads. And I think it's important to travel light when you're starting the business. Really do not have overhead expenses are important, or heavy cash flow drains when you start. You want to be as light and nimble and as inexpensive as possible. So that's the second lesson. And the third lesson, what was the third lesson? When it was cold and coming up the mountain, what I realized is that it's a long trek to get into the sun, right? Because it's in the shade below where it's cold. And it's like that in business too, where there's a long trek, especially in our business. Even though there are gurus out there that are going to tell you you're going to make money in 3 weeks, that kind of thing. I think it takes a long time. I just gave somebody, so today I'm closing two deals, two joint venture deals. One of them is somebody on the first deal, but we've been working on this deal for a long time. So it's going to be an honor to give him his first check. And I gave somebody the first check, I think last week, also his first deal, obviously, and he had been working for a year. So I think it's important to understand that there's a lot of time in the cold and in the shade where you have to stay until you get up into the sun and get the payoff here. Let me just give you another panoramic view of here, because it's freaking amazing. I love coming up here like that. First of all, you're above the birds, but these are like the Hollywood Hills. These are like $50 million mansions. That's the Hollywood sign. That's the sun with the downtown LA. And that is most of LA over here with Century City over there. It's really beautiful. And you get this payoff time, and the payoff comes later. There's no get rich quick. There's no instant payoffs on this business. I think, unfortunately, some people push that, and it's a mistake. So I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in all the ways I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com. If you want, sorry, I don't know why the cell service is not so good up here. It's usually really good. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on any media channel, please click the thumbs up. Please keep the comments coming. I post 5 times a week. I don't always know what to say. So your questions help me out a lot by, first of all, giving me topics to discuss, but also being able to help you, which is the purpose of this channel, is to help anybody who wants to get into this business learn as much about it. So please keep the questions coming. They don't have to be about the video you're watching. They can be about anything. I try to get back to all questions quickly. If it's a simple answer, I'll just reply with an answer. If it is something I've covered recently, I'll send you links to videos. And if it's something brand new, I'll do a brand new video on it. So thank you very, very much for watching.